right, Bill, are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
You ready to be hypnotized?
Sure.
Okay. How ready are you to be hypnotized?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 11 being the highest.
Okay. 11 plus, 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 plus.
Okay, awesome. All right, so all I need you to do is just listen to me, follow my instructions, okay?
Okay, I can do
And
that.
I'll take very good care of you, all right?
All right.
All right, so in a moment, but not yet, I want you to take in the deepest, biggest breath you've ever taken in your entire life. Describe it to me, please.
It's just safe.
Safe. Yes. Yes.
It's just the light. It's just...
Yeah, just go deeper into that light. We'll bring you back at the appropriate time. Stay safely seated in your chair. Good. Good. Go deeper. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And is Bill dreaming, sleeping, and out of the way so that you and I can do our work?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And I know you just gave him a happy dream, didn't you?
Yeah, he's back in the light.
Oh, he's back in the light. Okay, he feels good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If you need to sit up, you can, or, you're not cataleptic. You can move around, sit up, whatever you need to do to get comfortable, get Bill comfortable. Bill's still, let's check in with Bill. He's still dreaming. And is he still in that light? Can you check on him for me?
No, he's asleep.
He's asleep now, okay. We'll just let him sleep. All right, so... of Bill, starting with the top of his head and then just scanning his body all the way down to the tips of his toes. And let me know if you come across any sort of blockage, a dark energy, anything that needs to be healed, renewed, repaired, or restored. And just let me know the first thing you come to. That would be okay, wouldn't it? Okay, and you're doing that now?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
His throat.
His throat. What's going on with his throat?
The scar tissue where they operated.
There's scar tissue, and is that bothering him right now? Is that a problem for Bill?
No, it's just...
Annoying?
It's just weak.
Oh, it's just weak there? Okay. Well, you can make it stronger, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Would you mind going ahead and just doing that now? Making that area stronger. Doing whatever you need to do at the unconscious level. Okay. That's right. And take it as much time as you need. And letting me know when you're done.
That's good.
Is it all done?
Yeah.
All right. You are fast, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. It feels better, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally.
Finally. Bill's going to feel so much better, isn't he?
Yeah, he didn't even know it was there.
He didn't even know it was there?
No, he blocked it out when all the blood had poured out.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you for fixing that for him. I appreciate that. All right. Could you go ahead and continue scanning his body and see if you find another place that needs to be healed, renewed, repaired, or restored? you seeing?
It's gone past where it was because it was fixed.
What was fixed?
There was a spot in the lung, but it's fixed.
Oh.
Yeah.
That fog that was in his lung that he was talking about earlier?
Yeah, it's gone now.
That's gone now?
And so was there was like a spot.
Did you just heal it, or did it heal before the session?
No, you said to heal it, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, so you just healed it just now. Okay, you did that very quick.
You said to scan through.
Uh-huh.
Didn't you say to heal? It's scanned?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You didn't say that.
I didn't say go ahead and heal it, but you can.
You said heal the throat.
Yeah. That's okay. You know what? If you
It's all part of me.
It's all part of Bill. That's fine. I just wanted to know if you healed him, which I know you always heal him, but did you heal him now when I said it or before the session?
Yeah, no.
You healed him now. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And then there's...
Can I ask?
Well, there's just one other spot, but that's just because his bladder's full, but that's okay.
Does he need to use the restroom?
Yeah, but he's fine.
He can hold it for a little while longer.
He can hold it. Won't, his body will listen.
Okay, because I can keep him in hypnosis and have him use the restroom and then come back if that's better for him.
No, he's fine.
He's fine. Okay, thank you. So he's got some hearing problems. Is that serving a purpose? Does he need to have these hearing problems?
He needs to learn a better way.
He needs to learn a better way?
Yeah. A better way of shutting off the negative voice.
Oh, is that how he's trying to shut down his negative voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need that anymore.
Okay. I understand. I thought he was kind of young to have hearing problems.
Yeah.
So...
He wants to die as young as possible, as old as he can.
I love that.
Yeah. He's gonna do it too.
He is?
Yeah.
I see that about him.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's just recognizing where to open and to be young again.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said he needs a better way to shut down the negative talk. What's a better way that Bill can do that so that he doesn't have to rely on shutting his hearing down?
Just to open and when that voice does what it does, just to open to the creative flowing through.
Just be open to creative flowing through?
Yeah.
So if he hears a negative voice in his head, then he...
Recognize that's just a voice that's been trying to help him in a negative way.
Okay. Oh, so that's a voice that's been trying to help him, but in a negative way.
He's been letting it hold him back, but he doesn't need to do that.
No, he doesn't need to do that. So can he reframe that voice into a more positive sound, or You know what I mean? Is there a way he can change that voice?
Yeah, it was cheering.
Cheering?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he was a cheerleader, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
cheering them on. Yeah,
So,
you can do it.
yeah, so let's make that voice a cheerleader now.
Yeah.
And you can program that in at the unconscious level, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that now. Let me know when you're done. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Now that voice is a cheerleader.
Yes.
You're awesome. Okay. He says that he wants better, or his abs to be in better shape, and he wants to be more flexible in his body like he used to be. Can you give him motivation to work on his abs and his flexibility?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh.
What's funny?
He just needed to be told to do it.
Oh, he just needed to be told to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he's pretty in shape guy, especially for his age, I would imagine.
Yeah,
He looks
everybody
healthy.
seems to say so.
He seems healthy.
Well,
To me.
yeah, but he knows what it's like to really be in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, fluid, flowing,
Yeah.
just an amazing,
Yeah.
amazing sensation of balance,
Yeah.
power, and connection.
Good. And you can motivate him
Yeah.
and remind him of those feelings. That, yeah, just,
Oh,
like,
yes.
just like that. Good job. Thank you so much. Is there any words of advice you would like to give Bill before I let you go? Words of wisdom or anything you've been trying to tell him that he needs to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. What does he need to know?
Have more compassion for people's timing.
Have more compassion for people's timing?
Yes.
Okay.
For their healing.
For their healing. Okay.
For their shifting, their transformations, they're stepping into their higher selves. They're flowing into their own greatness.
Yeah. And can you help him have more compassion?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So we can guide them with more compassion.
Yeah, I want to speak about that next. Would it be okay if I sent you back to where you belong and call in the higher self now?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So with much love, fully and completely. In a moment, I'm going to call in the higher self.
He's sleeping like a baby.
He's sleeping like a baby. He feels good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. And you can keep him sleeping, can't you, as we continue working with other parts of Bill, can't you?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right. So, just staying with Bill and just keep rocking him to sleep. And when you're ready, when the higher self shows up, you can relax your eyes and just say, I am here. thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. Good. Okay, Bill is safe and he's doing okay? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Thank you. I'm going to ask you, is it okay if I ask you a few questions that Bill would like to know?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm just going to check the recording, make sure it's still going. So you're going to feel my body move away from you for just a moment, but I'll be right back. For showing up and for helping us today. And I know that you always help Bill, and I know that you've helped him through the eons, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, the main question that Bill has for you is he wants to know what is his next step to take to help more people while receiving abundance, to create being able to help even more people. So what is his next step to take to help people? What does he need to do next?
He's doing it right now.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he was.
Yes. He's healing that baby part while he's sleeping.
Okay.
And
he's healing the baby part while he's sleeping?
Flowing more in that compassion.
Uh-huh.
And then he just needs to go forth.
Okay.
He just needs to open to those who are coming to him, for him to work with, for him to share time with, for him to just be there for.
Yeah.
Because he has so many gifts.
He does have a lot of gifts. I've noticed that about him.
And he loves to share them.
Mm-hmm.
He just, more patience.
Yeah.
More understanding.
Yeah.
More compassion, and more just being himself. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
He is doing a good job.
He has lessons, but he's doing a good job.
Good.
So his next step that he needs to take is the one that he's taken. He did a mindscaping session where he saw himself going through an arch at the University of Toronto. Somewhere around near the University of Toronto, there's an arch.
Okay.
That he's supposed to go.
This is a real place?
Yes.
Okay. There's an arch somewhere around the University
somewhere
of Toronto
that he's supposed to go through.
What?
When he goes up for the classes, that he goes through that arch.
Was he going to Mike Mandel's class?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to go take it in person. He's been doing it for several years online. So he's going to take it in person in June.
Okay.
Because there's always nuances he's always discovering. And when he walks through that arch, the mindscaping that he did will all flow into place.
Oh, cool.
And he will...
Will he know how to get to this arch?
He'll know it when he sees it. He'll just walk right through it.
Okay.
When he walks through it, then it's as if the connections will take place on every
It's like they'll solidify or something like that.
It's the recognition of how to flow his path until he goes back to the light.
Okay. Why was he sent back from the light?
To do what he's been doing. Helping others. To guide some into the light. To help others. making their decision about whether they're going to stay or leave.
Okay.
To help others open up to more of their own abilities and awareness and wisdom, and to love everyone, and that's what he does. He loves everyone. He loves everything. There's times that he brings lessons of past healings that are a way of opening those places to more of that light flowing through and out through creation. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. It's a beautiful, beautiful flow of colors.
Was he supposed to reunite with this light to draw more universal power, or open up his intuition more, or something? I'm just trying to understand what was the purpose of him almost dying or having that out-of-body experience and then coming back.
To recognize his path.
To recognize his path. Okay.
Yeah, his path.
He didn't recognize it before that.
He didn't recognize it before that because he lived too much in books, and he didn't recognize how powerful living in the books brought that into creation around him. And so he thought he had to go through the most powerful lessons of dying to show love.
Okay. Fantastic. Is he carrying any karma over from any past lives into this life?
No, when he died and went into the light and was told to come back, there was a healing that took place of past lives. And that's why the unconscious channeled the information to him to let him know why.
So all the karma was resolved when he died. Went to the light and then came back.
He thinks it's all, but there's one little thing.
Okay, what's that?
It's all about love. It's all about love.
Like he's learning another lesson about love.
He's learning that it's all about love.
That's what he's learning, that it's all about love.
Yeah,
Like that is the lesson.
that he's just to keep opening to all the love.
Okay.
That's all throughout creation.
Can you help him do that?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
That's what you do, right? That's partly your job, isn't it? Fantastic. Do you have any words of advice you would like to give him before I send you back?
I'm all around him all the time. There's no sending back. I'm all around him
Right. Well, before I bring him back, I should say, right?
Yeah.
That would be better wording.
Yeah.
Before I wake him up, is there any words of advice you would like to give him?
It was given to him in the poem.
Okay, and so he'll understand what that means.
The poem that he channeled
Mm-hmm.
when the music played.
Well, thank you so much for all of that. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you showing up and talking to me and helping Bill, as you always do. I appreciate that. I'm going to not send you back because you're always here, but I am going to have your seed back to where you live, and I'm going to ask the collective unconsciousness to come in next. Would that be okay to do?
He is connected to the collective unconscious.
Okay, fantastic.
So's the higher consciousness.
Yeah,
So's the unconscious.
Right, everything is connected to the collective.
Yes.
But would it be okay if I talk directly to the collective now?
Sure.
Okay, well, thank you. All right, integrating, harmonizing, and balancing.
What is it you need to know?
Okay, thank you for showing up. Why is Stephanie here? Why did the universe attract Stephanie and Bill to work together?
Because it's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time she recognizes her own greatness.
Mm.
It's time she gets out there. It's time that she touches many lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's time she learns how to receive the abundance from others to continue to touch and connect with all of life.
Mm-hmm.
She has a great gift. She has a great message. She's still hiding herself inside. And she was brought to Bill because she brought Bill to her.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to find out from her higher self what her purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
And so we told her.
Mm-hmm. What was it? Sorry, I'm in a trance myself.
So great. So maybe what needs to happen is maybe the conscious mind is not ready to hear the message, but perhaps when Stephanie goes back and looks at the movie that's being taken,
Okay.
or perhaps when the dream seeds that are planted by her unconscious to be blossomed into bloom in the dream state, so that as she awakens each day, she becomes more in tune, more in alignment, more in awareness of her own beauty as creation unfolds around her as a gift that she receives and gives. Choose what's highest. Choose what's highest of the beauty of the self.
Okay.
Because that will allow others to open to the highest of the beauty of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you do when you do your work.
Yeah.
So look at the movie later and maybe you'll get it.
Okay.
But it's only when you are allowing yourself to
Okay.
enter into that stream. And so you know how to do that.
Yes.
But you're not doing it.
No.
And you're not doing it because you don't know, but it's because you don't trust. You don't trust yourself.
Okay.
You don't trust your own greatness. And so Bill can help you with that.
Okay.
He's good
Is
at that.
that why
He
I brought him to
he
me?
he helps people do that, recognize their own greatness. That's one of the gifts that he brings forth.
Okay.
Yeah. But it won't be easy. It won't be easy. It'll be frustrating at times because your conscious, analytical mind will want to get in the way. And that's okay. He'll have more compassion now.
Okay.
He'll allow you to let it get in the way. And he'll guide you gently back to taking that out of the way because that's your block, your analytical, conscious mind. And your stream of creative unconsciousness is where the gift of what you're to share will come forth.
Mm-hmm. Do you see that?
You asked and I answered. You asked and I answered.
Mm-hmm.
We all answered. What do you need? What more do you need? There's another question. Go ahead, ask it.
I'm asking it now. Do you see it?
Yes, the collective unconscious sees that.
Mm-hmm. I'm asking it telepathically.
Blue's a good color for you to work with. Put it around you. It's almost a bluish purple, but more blue than purple. Put that around you. Look at that when you need to enter the creative unconscious state. Mm-hmm. That will be your sign for yourself to come out of your logical, analytical mind and open to not just your creative unconscious, but the collective creative unconscious. Mm-hmm. There is information that needs to come through. At first, it'll be more from your creative unconscious. Later, it will be your tapping more of the creative unconscious. Mm-hmm. But there's enough people tapping the creative unconscious, and people are saying, whoa, that's woo-woo. What do we need that for? So you need to allow it to be the practical creative unconscious of yourself. There'll be times when the analytical will step forth, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. But it's getting it out of the way that will allow the completion to happen. It's getting it out of the way that will allow the completion to happen. It's getting the analytical mind out of the way that will allow it to happen. So 3 times 3, if you were to exponentialize it, how many times would you hear it through all the different layers of the self?
And to get the analytical mind out of the way, I fill
Use the color.
myself with this
Use
blue,
the
purple
color.
color.
Use the color.
Okay. And I
Use the color. Breathe the color.
Okay.
Be the color.
Okay.
Have patience with yourself.
Okay.
And as you have patience with yourself,
Okay.
it will happen.
Okay.
It's interesting when a writer sits down in a creative state and blocks themselves, nothing happens. But when they remember how to enter that creative stream, how in a very short time the passionate flow
Oh yeah, that's so easy for
of
me.
creation happens.
That's so easy for me. It's getting the time is what's hard.
Time changes.
Yeah.
Time is exponential if you want it to be.
Yeah.
Time is the slowest thing in the world and it's the fastest thing in the world.
Oh right.
And
I can't
so,
control the time.
so
can I?
the way to
I forgot,
control
it's not
the
linear.
time is work with Bill
Okay.
on shifting time, both creatively and unconsciously,
Okay, that makes sense.
so that you can accomplish a lot in the space of an hour that used to take
Okay.
you weeks.
That's what I need. I forget that time is not linear. I'm caught up in that illusion.
Why is that? Why is that? You know better.
I know. I know.
You know better. There's a question for you to
I know.
stream about.
I need, because I'm not meditating enough. And I'm getting pulled into the day-to-day routine.
So a question for you is, what do you need to do to make that happen?
I need to.
Cue the camera. She's heard it 3 times 3. Let her see it again later and get the message.
Thank you. Yes, I will go back and review this as well.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you. Any other words of advice before I call Bill back?
Sure.
Okay.
Enjoy playing with the collective unconscious more.
Okay.
Okay?
And do you have any advice for Bill? And I think I may have missed a question. I think he wanted to know how he could have more abundance while helping people.
Sure. Just ask for it.
Just ask for it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You know, it's the same with you. Just ask for it. When you go to do what you do, it's just a simple asking as you let someone know what you want in return for what you're gifting them with.
Ah, okay. You wake yourself up at the rate and the pace that's best for you.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
Coming back feeling
Okay. All right.
wonderful, awake, and alert.
All right. That was good. Sometimes I do things kind of fast.
Yeah, very fast. That's typical for the, but not as fast as you. Yeah, you do
Can
it
I
really fast.
excuse myself for a minute? I've got to go pee.
Yes, and I'm going to turn off the recording.
Thank you. You might want to edit that out.